Subscribe! Welcome back to dragmotoxboss. I just experienced something right on OBS here. Apparently, sometimes when you pause OBS and then you unpause and you pause it really quickly, instead of saying pause in parentheses next to like how much time you've been recording, it'll say it twice. It looks kind of funny. But anyways, let's get to the video subject. Let's not wait 4 minutes like last video, alright? This is a very unique and very specific video, alright? So that's why it's so unique and cool. Alright, well, at least in my opinion. Alright? 1 hour activities always go by quick. Yes, it's very specific, not broad, not can be applied to multiple things. Pretty much can only be applied to one specific thing. Well, multiple activities, but like, you know, just in general, anything you do, if it's only an hour, it's always quick. There's something about stuff that's only 1 hour. It's always quick. Why is it like this? My possible a theory I have on this is, well, you know, your first hour of doing this activity is also your last. Your brain knows it's your last, so that's probably why it goes by quick. Maybe, not probably, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But it's just how it is, at least for me, probably for everybody else. Every single time you arrive somewhere, you start whatever at 7. You know, you're doing whatever. It always goes by quick. I cannot explain this any further. I really can't, except for that possible explanation I have. I really cannot. I really cannot. It's just how it is. Hours are shorter than you think, okay? Some people, when they think of an hour, they'll be like, oh, a whole damn hour? That's a while. It really goes by quick. It really can go by really fast. You know, as you get older, time seemingly flies by faster. You know, an hour, if you think of it, is 60 minutes. How many seconds are in a minute? 60 seconds. A minute is really fast, too. Think. Let's just sit here for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right there, I just spent 1/4 of a minute. That was already 1/4 of a minute. Now, it might seem like, oh, but yeah, it's compared to a whole hour. Watch this entire video and think of how quick it is. Well, I mean, if you're just sitting at the clock and watching it, it will go by slower, obviously. But just, you know, most of the time, you're at least doing something. Just, you know, this entire video amounts to 10 minutes. If you watch 6 of my average length, 6 of my 2024 videos, you know, most of them are 10 minutes. 6 of them, an entire hour will have passed. It's a little crazy to think about. Now, the thing is the inconvenience about 1 hour activities that you have to go to and stuff is that it's annoying having to leave your house at a certain time, you know, leave your house a little early, like earlier than the time you have to arrive there so you can arrive there on time. So that's already some time wasted. So a 1 hour activity doesn't take you away for an hour from your house. If you're far away from it, the further away you are from that activity place, the more time it's going to take. Let's say you're like 20 minutes away from it, you leave 25 minutes before, or maybe even 30 minutes before. That's a whole 2 hours you're out. So really, it adds up, and you're actually, you know, gone from your house for a while. That is why, like, literally, you know, like, for example, if you have to go to something from, like, 3 to 4, and then you have something from, like, freaking 5 to 6 all at the same place, it's better to stay there, because and let's say you're 20 minutes away from your house from this place, it's better to stay there the entire time, even though that'll feel like a long time, and if you go home, it'll go by so much seemingly quicker because you're constantly on the move. If you think of it, drive 20 minutes home, you're only home for 20 minutes, and then you literally have to go right back. All right. Now, there is situations where, like, I will, I'll have something in, like, an hour, but I'll still drive back home. That is because, you know, a lot of times my house Well, the place I live, at least, I don't pay rent, or no, I don't pay. There's no rent. I don't pay the bills. But the thing is that I live close enough that it's actually worth it to go home, and it's fine. It's fine at that point, you know, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you know, that's fine. 10 minutes or under, it's fine. Just no longer than 10 minutes. Let's take a little intermission to talk about this base. This base is coming along really good. I like how I'm progressing over here with this. Let's see. Does that fit the size of a sideways post? It does. So I want to have that. And then does this also? It does. Okay. So let's also get this in there too. This tiny menu is weird. Is this just? Imagine if this is just a bug. That would be kind of hilarious. I'll restate this. No matter what you go to, an hour is always really quick. When it's 2 hours, my opinion, it will feel longer. Not 2 times longer as compared to a 1 hour activity, but a little more than 2 times as long. Because when something's only an hour, it seemingly goes by way quicker. If it's 2 hours, then it'll feel longer and stuff, obviously because it's 2 times the time. But it will feel a little more than 2 times longer because you don't get that 1 hour feeling. That's what I'll call it, the 1 hour feeling, okay? When I was younger, there used to be like band practice, you know. There was a different band director. And I remember the practice was now 1 hour long, so I was like saying, hey, this went by really quick. I think you should make the practice longer. That hardly felt like any time. And I was a young kid, so, you know, the guy didn't take it to heart. And he thought it was funny. He thought it was hilarious as crap. So he was like, hey, this kid's saying, well, insert my name. JB's saying that this hardly took any time, that it flew by for him. I think we should lengthen the practices. And they actually did get lengthened. They actually did. As nerdy as this may sound, I'm actually kind of proud of that because I personally feel that 1 hour was not enough time to practice for everybody to practice together. Seriously, like, you know, it was better that there was that, like, it turned into 2 hours. Now, let's just hope that, you know, my current band director is not watching this. It'll be okay. I don't have much longer in band anyway. Alright, so as for this base, I just have this left, that left. I already, like, did all that, that tiny blueprint work over there. So now I just gotta, I believe the, floor. No, small floor it's called. The small floor should work here. It does. And a tip to everybody in Lumber Tycoon 2 here, it might mess up the wood design a little bit, but use posts. It's so much better than using all those individual tiny floors that are the size of a stud. That one. Literally, I back in mid-2022, I used to use tiny floors because I did not think outside the box, unfortunately. And then then someone like pointed it out to me. Maybe it was like Tai JJ or something. I don't know. And then I realized, wait. Yeah, it's a lot better to use posts. Literally, my JB Drag Mega Tower base, literally, that has a bunch of tiny floors on it. So once I actually run out of data size, if I actually end up working on that this year, that is. I don't even know if I will, because I'm doing other stuff in Lumber Tycoon 2. I will have to get rid of a lot of those posts and then tiny floors, and then get rid of and then replace them with posts. Also, actually, no, I'm not going to directly mention it because that would make the... Never mind. If you know, you know, all right? Some of you may be able to guess what I was about to say, but I kept my mouth shut for the aesthetics. And now I bet a bunch of you are probably confused. What the hell is he doing? Well, for those of you who are still watching, my watch time, I want it to be higher, please. You guys should make the average watch time from like a little over a minute to like 5 minutes. That would be spectacular. That would actually be spectacular. You know, in the world, there is so much content that literally no one no one has enough free time to view it all in time before they die. So that's why you gotta pick and choose what you want to watch. You want to spend your time watching me? Want to spend your time watching TV? I know there's some of you who don't really like watching TV shows, like myself. So then just watch me. Yes.